Oh yeah, okay. This is, I guess it'd be summing this up here. Epilogue. This Springer scandals. Marathon, Ontario, mid-80s. It hit all the news. Of course, time forgot, right? Yep, people forget. Very inconveniently. They forget. So what of it? I've heard deaths occurred, broken relationships, at least one murder, at least a couple lives ruined forever. Well, ruined. Suicides, deaths, ruined relationships, probably more pedophilia. That thing goes cycles, eh? Or child abuse or whatever. I know one kid, in fact, I think he was the kid in front of the court. He went home, his father wasn't too appreciative and started bad-mouthing him. And he bad-mouthed him viciously, threatened him. The kid was only 16, 17, something. And he was hooked on drugs, and it forced him to drugs. And one night he took it into his head, so he murdered the guy. On the other hand, I knew his dad, the guy who got murdered, he wouldn't shut up. And he wouldn't understand either. He would have, I think he would understand given time. This is something that you really, really need time to understand. Time is a bugaboo in this. Why did this guy get away with it? I know one police officer, he had a couple of wrecked relationships. He committed suicide. He was part. His parents were definitely part of the ring. So what are you going to do? Yeah, his own parents were part of the ring. I don't know if he was, but he lost his life. Couldn't keep a relationship with women or his own kids, and he was a really anal guy to begin with, so everything had to be perfect, so I guess it wore on him. And even to this day, the History Museum covered everything up. They wouldn't report on it. The people who do know exactly who participated is the abuse shelter in Marathon. The women's relief shelter knew who were part of the. They knew approximately who. I don't think they actually had hard proof, but a lot of the wives fessed up because these same guys would beat up their women. I mean, they're psychopaths, right? I mean, you physically abuse a kid, you've got to be somewhere north of crazy. So, what are the lasting effects? I'm still traumatized by it, and it's been close to 50 years now. Am I happy that justice wasn't done? Of course not. Justice could have been done, but what? The statute of limitations runs out. And as the world goes on, they come back and they'll toss away. They'll always pick up the wood. They'll take them 2 or 3 trips. Anyways, if you got any questions, well, direct it to somebody who knows. direct it to somebody who cares. If you were one of the victims, well, spiritually I'm with you, and you don't have to tell me who you are. Not necessary. I can feel your pain, man, just because I was there and I couldn't do anything to help you. I'm sorry about that.